Folks, welcome to Werewolf Radar, the world's premier paranormal preparedness podcast. My name's Jordan Day.
I am Nate Bolden.
I'm Roger Norquist.
Today's episode of Werewolf Radar is brought to you by the Monstroco Hand Stairs. No, ladder is a different thing. This is Hand Stairs by Monstroco. Fuck.
Hand stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For my hands to go on as opposed to my feet?
So it's like, get this.
Okay.
A series of rungs
Okay.
held together by two long, rigid beams, and it actually it unfolds, and you can even stand on it if you need to reach the roof or something.
And every single one of them that you use goes to Bigfoot's balls. Sorry.
Hand stairs by Monstroco. Climb to Bigfoot's balls. What's happening, everybody? We're back.
Just thinking
we're
about Bigfoot. What
Just
about you
thinking
guys?
about Bigfoot, about his dick, about his balls. Now Bigfoot would have hangers, right? He would have external genitalia, or would he have developed internal genitalia from years of trying not to get him caught on scrub oak?
No, I think there would be an in-between of us and gorilla penises. I think
Sure.
everyone should Google that right now.
Everybody Google gorilla penises. We're going to go ahead and get into today's episode while you do that in the background. Do you guys mind if I take the speaking skull and cover it with turtle wax and shine it up a little bit?
Please, please, please make it shiny.
Right. I'm going to put that in the automatic skull shiner from Monstroco while I show us a little video roundup. That's right. That's right. Roger is shooting lasers, I think.
Yeah, I am.
Air horns. It's
Both.
something. Yeah, it's kind of both. But for our audio only listeners, for our sonic listeners, come watch us on YouTube. You got to see these videos. We'll do our best to keep it interesting. But join us on YouTube. Come watch. So this one is very fun, and I want you guys to just watch what happens here, this entire scenario, and hopefully remind us to think vertically when it comes to ghost encounters. You know, what could have happened, what might have happened.
Okay, vertically.
This is a guy working, or I just mean think outside of the box.
Hmm.
Here comes a cat. Nudge, nudge.
This poor man.
What?
Oh, this poor man. That cat is the devil.
There he is.
I'd be out there too, man. I'd be like, nope.
He doesn't go back in.
Yeah.
Watch again. Watch from the start. It's fun. Meow. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
holy
you're
fuck.
kicking it, man. You're like, nope. So this cat, and sorry, we should have done better. This cat sneaks behind a goddamn desk that a man's working at, silently just knocks the trash
just
twice.
Nudges the bag, just so it pushes it out where he can see it.
And then he's all like, oh, ghost.
And then toodles out the door.
Yeah, kicks out, runs out the door, stares back at it.
To this dude, he just had a paranormal encounter.
100%. He is going to tell his friends, his lovers.
Yeah. He went and checked the fucking footage.
His secret mother.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that often enough. I don't think that if you have even something close to a paranormal encounter, you are going to take that with you for the rest of your life.
Truly. And it's just, you know.
This dude will be fearing cats for like
Truly.
50 more years.
Well, I mean, so he goes, he pulls the footage, he sees what happened, and regardless of there being a natural, reasonable explanation for this, he still lived that moment of abject fear that cut a scar into his brain.
Yes.
And he will always, even though it's funny, when he hears a bag move, he'll be like, oh yeah, remember
That's
that?
right.
Remember
It's just
that?
the cat.
So keep your mind open, folks. Cats, 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Until of course he moves to Queens, in which case the bag moving is just rats.
And you definitely don't want to kick it. That's the rats will shoot out at you.
Can we kick it though?
This is Paranormal Encounters. We can read regular grade 87s. I got it. We can't kick it.
What are you guys talking about?
God damn it. We could read regular grade 87's experience with the Hat Man.
Yes.
I know you're a follower of Hat Man's work, Roger.
I find him neat as someone who believes in the ecosystem of the afterlife. The Hat Man is a strange entity that seems to live in the in-between.
I think it's a person who's adapted to the in-between and become
But what about the little people who are around him that he seems to control, seems to order around,
Just saying.
Is that like me and you when we're following a cool, charismatic ghost?
Yeah. Those guys want to become Hat Man. He's the leader of the gang,
I do now.
This is regular grade 87's experience with the Hat Man, posted 1 day ago to Paranormal Encounters. Trigger warning. Self-harm, depression, suicidal thoughts / tendencies. I didn't realize for a long time that the Hat Man was someone / something that many people have encountered. I thought he was something I created, or that was created for me. I was talking to my sister one night about it. Now that he no longer visits me, and she Googled a picture of him. I was shocked and terrified. I didn't know he was real. So I decided I'd share my experiences with him because he came to see me almost every night.
That's my guitar sound.
Okay, nice. I thought it was lasers again. It's
yeah,
good that
no,
you're labeling
I
them.
felt
like
the
that you're
need
labeling
to
them.
let everyone know what I was doing.
That's a good instinct. Do that going forward. When I was 13 or 14, I fell into a really bad depression. I didn't really talk to anyone about it. No one I knew self-harmed. I just kind of kept it to myself. I don't remember the exact day the Hat Man visited me for the first time, but I do remember the day he stopped. I saw him almost every night, I think, for years. I fought depression and self-harm by myself for 2 years. Then after my 6th and closest attempt, a friend of mine told my parents I needed help and I was taken to the hospital. He would walk down the hallway, then turn into my bedroom, stand over my bed, and on days where I had self-harmed, he would give me a nod of approval. On days where I hadn't, he would just stand there until I sat up. Then he would leave, almost like he was trying to get me to self-harm. But one night, when I was really trying to stop, I was 7 days clean, the Hat Man came to my room, stood over my bed. I sat up, then he left, but he turned the wrong way this time. He started to walk towards my little sister's room. I was terrified. I couldn't imagine what he would do or try to do to her, but I didn't want to find out, so I followed him. When I got to the hallway, he had a hand on her doorknob. I said, "Leave her alone. Get out." And to my surprise, he did.
Brave.
But he continued to visit me for a while. Then a couple of months later, my parents had gotten me on medication and were taking certain precautions. Some were good, others were questionable, but that's not what this is about, to try to keep me from self-harming, and it mostly worked. At one point, I was 30 days or so clean, and he visited me again. I told him plainly, "There is nothing for you here anymore. I'm done." And he hasn't visited me again. Sometimes I do think that I miss him, but I think I more miss the fact that even though he was so evil in my life, he was there, and he saw me when no one else did.
That right there is an abusive relationship. I learned this from SVU.
That's also
it seems very much an addict story.
Yeah, it feels like a manifestation of the self-harm itself, and maybe that's, you know, as Roger believes, maybe this is something that feeds off of that type of angst or anxiety or pain, and tries to help it along. And it honestly seems like that. This seems like it's trying to pull that from her, and it's very interesting that, you know, sometimes it is an internal decision. I mean, maybe the Hat Man comes from within. Perhaps the fat man, sorry, that's a different guy. He's great. He's a comedian. Uh if the fat man shows up, you're not having night terrors, you're having night hilarers. Maybe it is some kind of a construct, a kind of a failsafe, or some kind of a deep sickness in our brain that when we get that sad, or when we get to that dark place, we can see him, we can conjure him even.
It's not always, though.
And it takes specifically the person deciding, being like, no, this isn't for me, and turning away from that path before he actually goes away.
That's fair.
I don't
And
know.
Dramamine.
Well, and also, but the problem is that
Yeah.
that implies like that there is a, and you know, the brain can go on the fritz. There is mental illness that causes us to self-harm and go that direction. And if that part of this person's brain is already tickling, who's not to know that's the thing? That's when you start seeing the Hat Man. You know, that's a common hallucination or something. What I'm saying is perhaps it's baked into our biology.
Yes.
That's a sickness where it's like you start doing this, and so you start hallucinating a thing that is trying to perpetuate the sickness, because it's getting out of control, and then you making some sort of internal decision to get well is you actually putting up a boundary and saying no, stop. But
I
I
agree
mean,
with that.
well, sure, but that the fact that so many people see the same thing is what makes it like, okay, now this feels predatory. Now this
The
feels
hat
like
is always the same.
now this feels like there is an illness, like this person had an illness. Sure, they had a fritz and something smelled it and liked it and was like, yeah, keep that good shit coming.
The
Fight
hat
back,
is
y'all.
always the
fight.
same.
You can fight, but you have to decide that it's enough, even if that means quitting smoking Chesterfield 120s. There's a demon that wants that.
So the hat has to be the same. Imagine if it was the fucking Flat Cat Man.
Saw the Hat Man last night. Yeah, he was wearing an Orioles pro back.
It was so specific. Like it was clearly an Orioles logo.
Yeah.
But
it's like
black.
a limited edition or something. Is he like a cap collector? He must have lined up overnight for it, you know what I mean?
And I don't even fucking live in Baltimore.
Okay, I got another video for us. This is a video that freaked me the fuck out. We're going back, we're sniffing around the Pale Crawlers universe. This is from our cryptids. It was posted about 3 years ago, which is when I first saw it. And this was before the kind of AI boom. I think we were posting our faces to Google or something to guess how old we were at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But
84.
It's pretty wild. This guy is out riding his dirt bike on it's kind of a backcountry trail that he seems somewhat familiar with. This is kind of the sort of thing that kids used to do where I was growing up when I was a kid. They just kind of go four-wheeling off-road.
Nice.
And yeah, I guess we'll just take it from there. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
My dad
Um,
actually was a big fan of going off-wheeling or four-wheeling, as he said.
Willin.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I hated everything about it.
Oh shit, we should probably get the sound on.
Eventually, I think sound is not needed in today's society, especially for the audio listeners of the podcast.
How's this?
I see your desktop.
Oh god, there's even more bones than last time.
There's even more bones than
Did
last
you see
time.
it or just my?
No, we just saw your desktop.
All right.
Although it was a Hellboy thing, so
Yeah.
there might have been even more bones than
Very
last time.
spooky. Yeah. Okay. How about that? Can you see it?
Yeah, now we're good.
Just
God.
wait till the
I don't like
end.
this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time.
Why would you come back?
We've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone.
Why would you come back here? The bones are obviously something. So this guy's riding his bike on a
getting dark.
trail. He's been here before. There's bones.
Comes to a fork in the road.
Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever.
Just watch.
It just got really quiet really fast.
Not good.
It is good. Quiet means nothing's around you.
Or
What was that?
Of course it's not starting. Of course it's not starting.
Why would you let it die?
He killed it. He killed the engine.
That was my cue to leave.
What was this?
Yeah, dude. Like it looks fake. It looks a little bit fake.
Here's the moment.
Yeah, but I mean,
It doesn't look fake when you see it happen.
yeah, it is
It looks
reminiscent of
horrifyingly
the
real.
rake videos.
It looks like a rake. It looks like a person. It looks like a pale, emaciated, gray-skinned, naked person walking out of the woods toward him. A lanky one. The picture at the end is enhanced. That's why it looks fakey fake. But it's pretty fucking weird. This was at Motowins. He's a motorcycle influencer. This is not his type of shit.
Yeah, there's no reason for him to do this. This isn't
there's
his
a
bag.
reason.
Well,
Attention.
okay, yeah.
He's clearly an influencer trying to get the bag. But his reaction seems genuine to me. And let's watch it one more time, huh?
Just
God.
wait till the
I don't like
end.
this at all. Oh god, there's even
more bones.
Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
Hell yeah, it did. It did.
That's not human.
That's not human! No! Get out of here!
That was my cue to leave.
It's pretty dark.
What was this?
I saw it though. It was pretty. It did look
These are the
legitimate.
comments.
Not
Top
like it
comments.
was some edit stuff.
Tough comment. D Wolfo Boy 546 says on this episode of Fuck That. Johnny Stepbro says, "Goddamn Sam Squinch." That was a solid oh shit moment, says Just Engineering.
Hell yeah.
Yes, when everything in nature just stops communicating, it's time to go. Trust your gut for real. The rake is a creepypasta, someone says. Yes, but a crawler is supposed to be an actual cryptid. It's basically identical to a rake. My mom and I watch videos like these. We find them entertaining, but sometimes we do get scared, even if we're going, lol, that's obviously a squatter, not a ghost. Or, wow, that owl has some big
Obviously.
eyes, almost like Mothman. But this one, This one we knew it was really good if it was faked, because it was one of the few that could possibly prove that there's creatures beyond what we truly understand. But even if it was just a lone wolf or a mountain lion of some kind, hyped up with dramatics, it was still eerie as fuck, and I feared for this guy's safety.
A mountain lion?
It's
Go-
it's the
Has
go,
this person ever seen
go
a
back
mountain
to
lion?
that footage. No.
you gonna see it again?
No.
They're not that big.
No, they're weirdly little.
And they don't
Like
look
they'll
at
still
this.
kill
watch it.
anything,
Got
you
really
know.
quiet, really fast.
Watch it, watch. It moves. If anything, it would be like an ape or like a horse. Scary. Scary. It's really scary. It could be fake. They could have picked a spot in the woods to, it could be a guy, their skinny friend in a gray morph suit. But again, that's not what this guy does on his channel. And they could pick a place where the road forks. They come up with this idea for it. That'll get a zillion hits. They could fake the noise thing. That could all be audio stuff, but something about it rings true. And I don't know. It's a weird one, right?
Yeah. I'm sort of lost on the fact that it seems like there's like a narrative to it.
I guess you're right. At the start, it feels like he's returning to the scene of a crime, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's been here before, and there's been bones is one of my favorite lines.
Yeah. Anyway, that's one of the more interesting ones I found recently. There's another one that came out recently, in fact, where this was about a week ago, and this will be my last video for Jordan's. What are we calling this? Jordan's movie closet.
Jordan's Videodrome.
Jordan's secret video. No. I like Jordan's Videodrome. It's like these are playing in a TV in my stomach or something.
And it turns out you are actually the killer.
I am the drome.
I've never actually seen that movie. I've only seen that movie at a Halloween party portrayed on various VHS tapes in the pantry.
That is maybe the best way to see
it. It feels like it how it should be seen, like the director's vision.
Yeah, you see it on like the only time you've ever seen it is on a like art TV at Meow Wolf or something.
It was at Mouth House.
Yeah. Even better.
Holy
that's
shit,
truly in the wild.
I was probably there.
You were.
Yeah. Boys were drumming. Okay, this one's called Bigfoot Accidentally Spotted by Camera Set Up in the Forest.
Nice. Take us to the video, everybody's video.
It is my understanding that this was taken in Russia. Shout out to Liam from the Werewolf Radar. Secret
Legion.
What are they called? The Dark Council member from the Dark Council for bringing us this video. Supposedly this was taken in Russia. This was a video of eagle chicks that they were watching for conservation reasons.
Yeah. And, we have a nest. It's very well built, I must say.
Eagles are good.
Yeah, eagles are good. Better than if I would. What the hell? So beyond the nest, you see something that is bipedal, a dark shadow walking in the blurry distance.
It pauses.
Yeah, it pauses. It looks around.
It's walking like a person. It doesn't appear too deft or dexterous, honestly.
It's taking its time, like clumbering. Like
it seems clumsy, right?
It's having an issue like I would walking through the woods.
It doesn't seem to move with the fluidity of a forest animal, as it were. But this is again in like a crazily remote part of the woods, that nobody should be there.
I don't want to go into pure skeptic form, but this seems like it's the man who owns the camera who has a reason to be there. The only person who has a reason to be there
and knows there's a camera there. Some people have pointed out that
today he's a little drunk.
Some people have pointed out that it could be a juvenile.
Oh, like learning.
It displays the kind of a lack of awareness of human settlements and observation points. Could explain the clumsiness. It's kind of out running around on his own.
I could see that. You know, before they get the true training from Bigfoot you know, where they learn to fight and to flee and to disappear into their spaceships that they then use to go to the other 94 different planets which Bigfoot are the guardians of.
Let's see what the comments have to say. This reminds me of Bacon says, I mean, at least this camera is being held steady for once.
Savage burn.
Apartment 1I says, what is that? A Bigfoot for ants? Born Historian 6063 just shows a funny picture of Spider-Man doing that little jump that he did at the end.
Yeah.
And then Few Independent 6398 says, I had a little laugh at this. I wear a similar getup when winter bird watching here in northern Canada, and I could absolutely see myself crashing through the underbrush like this, being caught unawares on a trail cam, and winding up becoming Bigfoot lore.
Oh, like a man in a ghillie suit who just wanted to enjoy nature.
Yeah.
Not even a hunter, just a bird watcher.
Yeah. And then we get into, you know, now we're asking why are there no bodies, general skepticism.
The bones the other guy saw.
Yep.
Those are the bones.
That's well, maybe the Bigfoot is fighting the rake, and when Bigfoots die, the rake comes and takes the bones and eats them.
Boy.
But same thing.
Let's begin that myth.
I think we just did.
Tired argument. But like, why didn't we find gorilla bones? You know, like they existed, but we were like, we don't show us the body.
The rake was eating them. The pale crawlers, they eat bones. They're bone pullers from the woods. Not in a good way.
Listen to the African legends of the bone eaters. They only eat gorilla bones.
Ape eats ape.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's answers for it. Like
ape to make a super ape.
They're sophisticated primates that probably take care of their dead. I'm sorry you're not. They bury them in a specific area that we have not found yet.
Or they like
they're under the elephant bones.
I think we can all agree that Bigfoot has a special place
in my heart
on the Oregon coastline, where when a Bigfoot dies, they ritually turn their friend's body into a football and punt it into the ocean.
And now you know the origin of football.
Your move, skeptics. Where it is almost instantly devoured by whales. All right, the skull is nice and shiny. I'm going to put it back in the trans-dimensional skull space for one of you guys to extract it.
I am extracting it right now.
Use the tongs. Use the
forming.
tongs.
Nope. It's still forming.
Use the tongs. Don't use your hands. Forming. Don't use your hands.
I don't think I'm going to get a chance to use my hands. I think I need
I just used my hands.
Oh, God.
Passing
it.
You
gotta wait for it. God. You gotta wait for it.
It didn't even. All right. So here, I'll take it from you, Nate. I got the mitts out. Let me see it.
What? Lord. Are my hands okay? Are they hands even anymore?
No, they were apparently baked in. I thought it was just going to be hot. Apparently.
Yeah,
apparently it was baked in fear.
Nate's hands are running Scooby-Doo style around the eyes, of the skull right now.
We'll take care of that later. You've got to become disentangled from the
Yes,
fear
I
sphere.
will now take us on a journey that I had to do a shorter segment because if you remember, I wanted to talk about giant skeletons and the hoax of specifically one person.
They're out there, man.
That person's name. Let me open up.
To be fair, you always want to talk about giant skeletons.
I do. Christian T.
Name,
Harris.
Paul Bunyan.
Christian T. Harris, who's been a guest on Coast to Coast. He does occult stuff. He's an investigative journalist who did some bad stuff by my opinion. Did a lot of investigative journalist on let's say some insurrectionist sides as of late.
Oh boy.
So that was all fun and calling him out as a hoaxer because a lot of those photos were actually for a 2004 Photoshop competition showing known archaeologists uncovering bones. Like they would take the photos of the archaeological dig and then superimpose them onto like skeletons that were blown up in size, so it looked like it was a giant skeleton
because on the photograph in the article it said photoshopped, unphotoshopped,
metadata and whatnot. All the artists have pretty much pulled the original photos from the internet because they don't want to have their work out there as proof of all of this. And then the Transhumanist Party came.
And that's along comes Mary.
And we went barely into who the transhumanists are last episode. So let's.
Well, do we have to? Because
yes, and here's why. Because
you'll listen to your transhumanist propaganda.
Because this is now.
I'm just saying.
This is now Roger's cult.
It's taking away from their validity.
Fair enough. If they're appearing here, people are going to get less cybernetic implants.
But it's such a cool cult. This is now Roger's cult corner.
I get it. Okay. Everybody,
and I found a cult.
Beam blocking pants.
And I want to talk about it. Everyone, pants on.
Pants on. Tinfoil off.
So here is their wonderful website.
Hit us.
That I would like Nate or Jordan to describe for the audio listeners.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
It looks like somebody took. Who was that guy who used to take like LSD and draw the soul? He was like a Tool album cover artist.
I believe his name was Nate Balding.
But it looks like somebody showed AI that guy's art and was like, make this my website.
Oh, wait, you just wait, my friends. Let's go down a little bit. We have something from this year. Also, if you click that banner that looks like that art they're describing, you can join the growing movement fighting for the future of humanity, which I'm happy to tell everyone
in multiple fonts of varying sizes
with bizarre rules for capitalization. So I'm happy to announce that I did send an email, but we'll get into that soon. The U.S. Transhumanist Party putting science, health, and technology at the forefront of American politics. January 4th, 2026, to inaugurate the new year. Listen to the remarkable virtuosic
Alex Gray was the artist I was thinking of.
Oh, Death is Wrong Piano Sonata by composer Adriano G. Santos, inspired by U.S. Transhumanist Party Chairman Gennady Stolyarov or something or other. The second,
Stolyarov.
Death is Wrong. Should we listen to a little
Yeah,
bit
we
of
gotta
it?
listen to the music for sure.
Okay.
In G minor.
11 minutes long. We
just
won't
give us a
listen to
little
all of
taste.
it, obviously.
In G minor?
In G minor, Nate's favorite key.
All right, we'll go with it.
Oh, there's words.
Let's sing it. Why do we deserve to die?
And why should we live such beautiful world?
More answers justifying human mortality. It is wrong, I exclaimed. These are the lyrics.
It's wrong, I exclaimed. I exclaimed.
So that's a little bit of a taste of it.
I gotta tell you.
They're into
Don't hate
the
it.
arts. That wasn't bad for like art. You're expressing yourself. To be honest, I do like the piano parts which you have created.
I mean, I'm not gonna be, I'm not jamming it live on stream while we grab headshots with the boys, but
So their website is a bunch of fun. I'm trying to find something in particular for you, Jordan, because here we go. We found it. For those of you who, here's some AI art for y'all and where I wanted to go as well. There are a number. So this is a very political party, and this is their new leader who recently ran for president. I'm sad to say that he did not win.
Are they a very political party? Because I feel like they're not showing up.
Yeah, we need more cyborgs on the ticket.
My segment will go there, but I think we will see more.
I watched RoboCop again last night.
Nice.
That's what they're fighting for.
And I've not seen any RoboCops.
So this is Tom Ross. He is their presidential candidate. He will probably be their presidential candidate in 2028 as well. And now here is his political ad. Defragment America.
We face...
Okay, you've already lost. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about.
What do you mean? People aren't defragging their
I got it
devices?
instantly.
The last time I defragged anything was in like 1995.
What part of it isn't clear? He wants to clean up America and reorganize it into a structural format that works better for the system. Defragment.
You could say making it great again.
Threats. Our nation can't afford to be distracted by attention-seeking toddler politicians. To address the issues that the technological singularity will bring, we need new thinking, new solutions, new policies. The analog solutions of the Republican and Democratic parties, they don't meet the minimum system requirements for this digital age.
Yeah.
We need to get this right, and soon. I'm Tom Ross, and I'm running for the U.S.
Does this feel like an ad for a Destiny expansion to anyone?
We desperately need to break the current political paradigm of divide and rule.
You know what's fucked up?
Is a complex platform with
look at all the computer stuff. They're so technology based.
But her people.
If I was going to vote pure chaos, this guy would be my Donald Trump.
It's time to get serious. It's time to defrag America.
No, come on, man.
Imagine the whole world ends, and this is the only guy that survives.
Look at
him and a group of scientists. What would that? What would his America look like?
This is what America looks like. Look at Tom Ross and his VP, I guess. Tweet. Twind?
I can't see his name. Twed. Yeah, Twet. Yeah.
Everything about it is so AI.
And this is insane to say. Okay, he looks like evil Carrie Ells, which is insane to say because Carrie Ells already looks kind of evil.
AI allies. He's pro AI. He's against toddler politicians.
Toddler politicians. We got to get that toddler out
He's
of there.
pro dark audits.
Okay.
He might be associated with QAnon, but he has a video that's 45 seconds long that explains all of that.
You know, the QAnon and other conspiracy theory algorithms that are claiming to fight child exploitation are actually promoting it. And that's because it's keeping serious-minded, productive people out of this fight because they don't want to be aligned with QAnon or extremist beliefs. Now, I know that the QAnon algorithm has ensnared the better angels of really good people, and you know that they're really good people because they can't even fathom the level of deceit and evil that uses the horror of child exploitation against them.
Wow, he's hipster flipping them. The conspiracy is a conspiracy.
I would like to point out that was not technically 45 seconds on QAnon. Or 47 seconds. That was clearly just like 35 seconds. But anyway, so this is their political candidate. This is their VP.
There's Daniel Twet.
He's got an 888 number.
He's got an 888 number you can call. They also have, which we kind of passed, the Earthling Initiative.
Is this their magazine?
No.
Oh, it's an initiative. I see.
Yes.
Carry on.
Their initiative just happens to be laid out like it's a fucking high art magazine.
Yeah, no, this is 100% something I would have purchased.
Earthling Initiative.
Was like a sci-fi mag.
Preparing Americans for the technological and economic singularity. Now, to be fair, that is something that we as humans in this generation have to almost think about when we merge some sort of technology with our lives to where we are now part of it fully.
We could be the first.
So embracing technology, community building, economy of passions, displacement support, ethical AI governance, education for the future.
What the fuck?
Extraterrestrial
does economy
initiative.
Of passions mean?
Like you can just do your art, I think, maybe, because AI is going to be doing everything else.
So here's the thing.
It's a UBI thing.
The Artisanal Intelligence Initiative says we the avatars at the end of it.
Whoa, fostering responsible development and integration, artisanal intelligent rights, apex, anti-planetary exploitation, defend digital democracy, artisanal intelligent tutors. What is artisanal intelligence?
Extraterrestrial initiative.
ET initiative.
That's their
disclosure.
Their version of AI.
No,
they don't want to call it artificial.
I see.
Achieving.
I see.
So
because they're pretty dumb.
They're changing artificial to artisanal. It's a bit of a freedom fries.
Yeah,
but they also believe that aliens are definitely among us. We have the Extraterrestrial Initiative, the ET Initiative, achieving disclosure while harnessing Earthling skills.
There will be an Earthling task force, citizen awareness.
Yes.
They will focus on the scientific method, awareness campaign, panic mitigation, Earth plexus. What?
A lot of this is unexplained. I love this cult because
Earth plexus, the plexus is your stomach, basically.
Okay.
So it's like an Earth first kind of initiative.
So I am now at their values, which happens to have their constitution. which we can find as well. Here it is.
All right. Well, there's already a bunch of constitutions.
Yeah. Well, Nate's had
They're
enough
using a
constitution.
different one, Nate.
And
This is at best a manifesto.
It's truly. I
is
gotta spend some time poking around on this website. This
there
is wild.
isn't a constitution for like segment specifically about Plexus.
There's a draft sample ballot for transhumanist rights.
I'm just trying to find their
Transhumanist Bill of
constitution, but
Rights.
it's hard to find. Oh no,
Um,
here we're at the constitution properly. Okay.
Yeah,
By the way, for being technology based, their website is
it's not great, right?
It's-
That's
it's
what I keep
needing-
saying. That's what I keep coming back to. Is like the future they're imagining is pretty cool. Like given 1,000 years of
100%.
infrastructure and development,
But that
Sh-
future
the-
should not be based on GeoCities.
yes.
also I typed in Plexus,
Yes.
not in their constitution.
exactly.
No
Your-
idea what they're talking about there.
I googled it. I got an AI description of it for you.
Hit us with it.
hmm?
Hit us with something that they definitely programmed an AI to say.
I do want to finish this thought. The future they're pulling for is truly a utopia, a solar punk, technologically responsible future.
Yes.
They've got nuclear disarmament in here and all of that stuff. Secular values, I like that. And their website is a testament to why we're not ready for that. Even that guy's commercial was like, this is balls, dude. This sucks shit.
So you see these people here and whatnot, and I keep coming to this as a thought process. But these guys remind me of the villains from Deus Ex, like the first one.
Wow.
These guys.
Wow. Oh, sure, dude.
Like these are definitely who they are. Where was I? Oh, that's how we're ending our segment. Oh no, I
Bye-bye.
closed the window. God damn it.
I've got the definition for you here. The
Hit us
Earth
with it.
plexus primarily refers to the solar plexus of the planet, as Nate pointed out, which in various spiritual and New Age belief systems is identified as a specific geographic location that acts as a major energy center or chakra for the Earth.
They have an anti-aging advisor. Look at this man.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
was gonna
this
say,
man who they're choosing, Aubrey de Grey.
He's 98. Roger.
Oh, well then damn, he's looking phenomenal. So I'm at the
Earth's
advisors
solar
part
plexus
of it.
is most commonly associated with Uluru, or Ayers Rock, and Katachuta, the Olgas, in the Northern Territory of Australia.
Look at the biohacking advisor.
oh no.
He,
I mean,
You should
He's-
put a laser sight on your dick.
he has hair. He has hair on his face nowhere except for his eyebrows and then the bottom underneath his mouth. What is that called?
A beard, I think.
No,
Sometimes
that's a
people call it
specific type
chin-
of beard. He has a chin beard.
Chin strap.
No, that's
Not a chin strap. That's a full chin.
yeah, just the chin though.
So
Full,
he's a-
just the chin.
He's a couple of sideburns short of a Zangief.
He listens to Fred
Animal
Durst's
Stitch.
recent music.
Yeah.
This is their media advisor, Miss Metaverse.
She
okay, so
looks like
they made her up.
She is fake. 100. Katie Schultz is not a real person. She is
She
an
looks-
AI creation.
She looks like the lady from Roxette.
Yes.
Oh, Roxette.
Yeah, she looks
Regeneration
like Roxette.
advisor.
She looks like Lori Petty. She's it.
They have a regeneration advisor. They have their own Lazarus
Ira Passer. They got their own Jeremy Piven up there.
advisor on religion.
Mhm.
They got a lot of people
That guy's in a
behind
dome.
this.
I'm surprised
and
not more of the advisors are in
and
domes.
as all cults, they have a leader who
Mm-hmm.
died, and this one died recently. So
Oh,
we're living in exciting times to where this
Oh, last
contemporary
year.
cult had a Messianic
martyr.
leader who died.
Hmm.
So we have John Koresh. I don't know how to pronounce the C and a Z together.
Well, that's
Carrot.
that's a little close to a
Yeah. A certain
a
other
different
Koresh.
cult leader.
It's Carrot.
So the Transhumanist Party and the broader transhumanist community have been devastated by the loss of John Koresh. Correct. I refuse to be able to pronounce it properly. My lips don't work like that. One of the United States Transhumanist Party's most
correct.
dedicated officers and director of energy issues since 2020, who died unexpectedly on May 16th, 2025, at the age of 63. On May 8th, he tore his quadriceps and was expected to go in for surgery during the week that he died. That's right. His
brutal.
eulogy has a conspiracy theory in the first paragraph.
Well, you know, it's like they say, you lose your quads, you lose your gods.
However, before he was able,
they've been saying it for years, and now it suddenly makes grim sense.
Before he was able to receive the surgery, he succumbed suddenly to a pulmonary embolism that resulted from his injury. His official obituary can be found here.
R.I.P. John Carez. You seemed like you were dreaming.
Spaceman,
Pie
astronaut,
in the sky,
author. He was survived.
Spaceman. Wait, he was a spaceman?
He was a spaceman.
Yeah. We have to figure that one out.
I think that was just his nickname. They called him Spaceman.
Okay.
Can we hear some of his music?
Yes. Sorry. Jordan already knows the end game of this and has been dying to hear it since I've been talking about it. So the dear leader, had a 2-hour tribute that I kind of skimmed through. And the last 35 minutes of the tribute is like his music. And it is varied. Let's listen to his music as Jordan's asking.
Please.
It's the president who will win.
This is for him. So he was into some cool music.
Was he?
Yeah, this is cool.
Let's hear it.
You just did hear the end of it.
No, I want to hear the drop.
Oh, that was the end of the drop.
Find me a banger.
All right. Now this is his music.
Waves are crashing on the shore.
This is Belize Adventure
Golden sands
by John Kay. Released, I might add, when he was 62, 2024. And I want you to remember that. Released
In Belize, where the oceans meet the sky.
Released very recently.
Let our spirits fly.
And maybe another guy.
Not bad. Cool enough chill music.
We'll experiment with polyamory and we'll grow old.
It's cool enough chill
Hey,
music.
he
you know?
sounds fucking happy.
No, I think Jordan's right. It's not just cool enough, it's cool enough.
He sounds quite happy. And
Some more
that's all
folk
you need,
music.
you know?
It has kind of like that, you know, party beat behind it.
Yeah, it's a little overly reverent, you know. There's twinges of Christian rock going on here, but
Here's
look,
another.
Kissing the heavens, painting the skies. The Andes stand proud, a fortress.
He loves Belize, dude.
Well, now the
Peru,
Andes aren't in
Belize.
Belize. Yeah.
No, they are now. Deal with it,
Oh.
Belize.
Shit. Did he have something to do with that?
I did. I moved it. You guys now have to deal with everything.
guardians of wisdom.
This feels like a dude who discovered weed at like 50 and is just having the fucking time of his life.
And then-
I
100%.
can't find it in my body to dunk on his music
No,
because
his
it
music's
truly.
great.
I
I'm
mean,
surprised it's so varied.
I mean, it does sound like the music that plays at a Christian polyamory workshop.
So here we go. We now go in.
Oh shit!
What?
That's right. Let's go back. Let's start this proper.
Was that
And-
him?
Yes. The man released what appears to be some sort of pop punk album, pop punk metal album.
Much like Spaceman, I do
Awaken
feel like
the
this
void.
needs to
Can
be.
you just crank it a little bit?
In the quiet hum of a midnight glow.
No, this is fucking awful.
Not good.
It's great.
Huh? The music is fun, but I'm
would like
guessing he probably AI'd it
I
up.
would like to point out there's a person behind him on the album cover, and I do believe that is Tom Ross's VP.
Oh yeah, that's Daniel Twed.
Wed. So I found some fucking wildness, gentlemen. This is a legitimate cult. You know how we
give me
always
10 more seconds of that. That was right.
10
at
more
the, At
seconds?
the drop.
I hate this so much.
This is like if a dude heard Through the Fire and Flames and was like, what if it was about me? But what if this song was about me?
What if this
my
was my
beliefs.
mythology? So I can't believe that through human through
Okay, you can
giant
shut this down now, please.
through giant skeletons, I
Mhm.
found a cult of our lifetime. Like normally I learn about cults in the aftermath of, let's say, a
Yeah,
mass
usually
exiting.
after they've cut off all their dicks.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is a legitimate cult that we will hear about, I bet, somehow in our researchings during the next presidential election. They have a martyr that died recently, and through reread The Doubt, died unexpectedly during surgery for his quadriceps. Died unexpectedly, and then pulmonary embolism. Like it's filled with.
Yeah.
Well, he had a blood clot.
He had a blood
Territorial
clot.
thinking, sure.
All I'm saying is we're going to hear about these people. These are the same people who, in their 2020 presidential candidates writing, said Ashley Babbitt was at a protest when she died.
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
So I'm excited, man. I
Get 'em out
don't
there.
have much to go for in this world right now. Sorry,
I
that
mean-
sounds like I'm going to end it.
No,
I have a lot to live for, but in terms of
Times are
entertainment,
tough.
yeah, in terms of entertainment, this is my Switch 2.
Transhumanist Party, and for those of you who don't know, because we didn't really define it at the top, the Transhumanist Party advocates for the integration of human and
Oh, yeah,
machines
that's
and
right.
technology.
No, don't explain it to them. Listen to last week's episode.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. And I feel like
Well,
call me when Dr. Octopus is the face
Yes.
of the Transhumanist Party.
And their
what I mean?
own website would like to point out they do not want everyone to have octopus arms that are made from robot arms.
This brings
However, if
Mhm.
it helps people, they are not against it and
I
want that
saw
to be
that.
available for people.
I saw that guy saying that we don't want to upload everyone to the cloud unless but I think this brings us to an important thing
Metaphysical
that we
point?
need to discuss
Yes.
about this.
Okay.
What's your what procedures are you getting? What transhumanist procedures are you getting? Let's say they open a body shop,
Yes.
like in Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
and there's a Ripper Doc,
Yeah.
and
Simple. It's
he'll
simple.
set you up.
Simple. The
And
first
they've
augmentation.
given you like a free bill of
Oh.
whatever. They're like, go crazy. What do you want? What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get, and we'll build a character. First thing that I think our character should get: strength increase so we can move heavy boxes. You'll be surprised what's behind a heavy box in these style games
Interesting.
in life.
Interesting. You're going
Vents.
okay.
Health
I
bars,
I like
guns.
going directly into service. Your labor
Okay.
person.
By
Sure,
heart,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, you could be kind of a sort of a man forklift or a crime fighter.
I can't pass the forklift
Wow.
certification, and this is my best way around it.
And that's why we call him the fucklift. There's a whole
Yeah. It's a
Different.
whole thing.
My penis can lift as well.
Yeah. Nate, what do you think?
What are we adding?
So if we're just adding things,
Yeah, so we got super strength.
This is I'm thinking of this as a party. We're choosing our own upgrades. The three of us will have upgrades.
Okay. Then I'm just moving boxes around for us. Once again,
Raj
we
is
can
going
use those
super
boxes to
strength.
get to the roof, and then we can put out the fire that's on the roof.
Okay,
the one that you keep
Roger-
telling me not to worry about.
Roger is going to give himself super strength to become some sort of roof fireman, which I think is great. The future needs them.
and I'm thinking that every time that I need to get somewhere, I should fart through a cannon to shoot myself across the city.
Sure.
Like
Now,
your
wait, does
superpower is surviving that.
Now, does your
Okay. And there has to be like I'm gonna wear a helmet or something.
Of course you are. Like that you had to calm us down like it was a press conference. Everybody, I know you have a lot of questions. Give me a second, I'll get to everyone. So do you at any time
Crash through walls? Yeah, all the time.
So at any time you're downtown and you're like, well, and you put on like a kind of a fancy
I'm not even downtown.
Dan,
I'm in the goddamn suburbs. And I just have to get somewhere.
You're wearing an Evel Knievel jumpsuit.
Yep.
And sure.
Snake River every day, baby.
Every time he holds a press conference, at least three journalists die from the shrapnel of the debris.
Yeah, and you can kind of blast like so much SpaceX rocket in kind of one powerful kaboom that I assume breaks the sound barrier.
Wow.
To where you need to go. I think that's pretty cool. I think that counts as flight.
Like old school Superman flight.
I think you would also need to have certain
leaping in a single bound.
Yeah, I think you would need to have also like some sort of like reinforced tendons and bones.
He has a helmet. He just said he's gonna wear a helmet. He'll be fine.
But this is the Transhumanist Party, so he's gonna have like a metal Destro head or something.
Dude, you're more Colossus than man now.
Well, I'm more Cannonball because that's who I was ripping off. But
I mean, honestly, it feels like you go the metal skin. They give you that as a free upgrade with this.
Everyone read their Constitution, Section 4, Paragraph 6.
We got
and it's just metal skin.
We got Clamblore. We got Cannonball.
What are you, Jordan?
I'm going invisible skin. And
you're getting globbed.
Yeah. You remember when Spider-Man becomes the Iron Spider and he has those 4 like deadly dendrites, those like mecha dendrites?
Yeah.
I want those too. And my job will be assassin.
Wow, to be fair, you're wearing a suit. That's not exactly transhumanist. I think
No.
you're
Okay.
betraying the
No,
cause.
I would like to.
Okay.
I would
No,
like.
he's
They
right.
have to
no.
be implants.
He's right.
Jordan,
he's right.
Nate, don't let the
I'm
death
taking a
of
half
John
measure.
Kay break us up, because what is a transhuman is different for you and I. It's all transhumanism.
It's so funny that during this conversation, Zoom has detected me raising my hand. It's happening. It's happening already. You're
Guys,
right. I gotta go.
Let me go
I'm
to
gonna go
the
with a
Constitution.
I'm gonna go with a full skin reupholstering and some retractable mecha dendrites along my rib cage in the back, and it's gonna be a photovoltaic transfer skin, so it can do textures, it can do see-through, but not great,
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm going with, it's more of a Dr. Octopus situation on the tubes. It doesn't recognize you.
It does not recognize me. That's because I'm not human. No soul here. That's not bad. Extra limbs. I bet they're strong as well. We're
Extra
going to
limbs.
be,
They're
I
strong.
think, catches in the future Transhumanist Party.
The problem is, the more I talk about this creature I'm building, the more it's like, oh, your job is to go into the sewers and unblock blockages. You're built for breaking apart fatbergs.
No, I'm an assassin. Oh no, we're gonna go send this little
dang.
mosquito.
Yeah. Get in there and
yeah.
get in there and assassinate some trash.
We have a mosquito bot that will do the assassination for us.
Yeah. Ooh, yikes. Terrifying future. Nate, we're gonna slide the skull over to you, because I know that you had a brief topic that I do think it's important to discuss, especially while we're talking about transhumanism. Do you want to hit us with that headline?
Yeah, well, it's not a headline per se. Also,
Just a moment that happened.
Oh,
now
by the way, to end my
now I have to
segment,
reload
the
this.
email that I got the meeting for the Transhumanist Party is Steve gimme dat handjob @gmail.com.
Nice.
God damn it, it couldn't be more perfect.
That's
Yeah.
really funny. That's really
We'll
funny.
figure out if I become a free member, because you have to be accepted manually, and I put my name as Steven because that's my full name. Gimme dat handjob.
Right.
So they might know it's a
something
joke.
that I would, speaking of transhumanists and becoming one with the machine, something I would like for us to do is to build a Reddit account and post our own questions and queries.
Now, could you do that?
I can, and I will,
Okay.
and it will be called.
They let you back on Reddit?
Yeah. It turns out that it doesn't technically count as showing your privates if it's a statue.
Well,
You
what's
had a
weird is that
statue
you are
built of
sending them
you.
to your own account. So like
I
it
was just
should have
trying to
not have
save
been
them.
okay.
I was trying to get it accurate. The statue is important. I was trying to get a consensus.
But look out for that, everyone. We're trying to actually branch out in the formats and things that we actually use and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on Reddit. I'm gonna start posting some conversation starters in some of our favorite subreddits. And if you're on there creeping around, I know you are. Get out there, find us. What if we were one of the famouses from the internet?
Not
instead
even
of the
famouses.
turds?
Like, what if I wore a mask? Do you think we'd get more followers?
I mean, we could get 1 million hits if we faked paranormal evidence. It'd have to be good.
I want it to be really. What if we were to fake it really poorly?
Okay, no, we just saw Roger talk about a cult.
What if we do a
that
cult?
had it's arguably not well done.
We could do a cult.
I think
guys
we
wanna do a
could
cult?
easily get a cult.
Okay. Start working on it. I'm gonna do the Reddit account, then I'll do the cult.
You don't have to do everything now. Nate, would you be willing to lead the cult?
I
will-
no. Here's the
Reluctant
thing.
leader. That's what people like. That's charismatic.
Here's the thing.
That means you're a true prophet if you're reluctant of the title.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey
I
is a
have to
lizard.
be. Yeah. He's, which I was going to say, I could maybe get a clone of myself to lead this cult.
Yeah. Which is a perfect segue.
It's the hard way to do it, but it happens.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, apparently, a current clone.
Current clone.
I
That
saw.
wasn't him.
It definitely was him. Let people age. That's the thing I hate about it. And let people age and get the plastic surgery that they want. Do I want to make sweet love to him anymore? Never did. Not the type of facial structure I'm into.
I think he's smoking.
Yeah, you do though. You like the mask. I just
smoking.
If we're gonna talk about possible
now to straighten
sex
things
symbols,
out, I like
world
Cuban
sex
Pete,
Cuban,
not the mask. They are two different. He was the king of the rumba beat. Damn it! You gotta be somebody to not be wooed by Cuban Pete.
You're not wrong there. Okay, Cuban Pete was smooth.
We fucking crushed it. The Coco Bongo Club, forget about it. King of the rumba beat.
But out of all the sex symbols in 1994, I'm still going Nick Nolte. Okay, over Jim Carrey.
All right. I'm sticking with Cuban Pete. That is my goal. That's the peak of masculinity as far as I'm concerned.
I do like that you're getting to Nick Nolte right before it's a very bad choice.
There. Just right
world sexiest man, 1994, baby.
So
this could be a tipping point
right,
that you did not.
The story seems to be that Jim Carrey showed up to a thing and everybody said he looked weird. He got weird plastic surgery, but because
he doesn't have weird plastic surgery. He's got plastic surgery.
Right.
I've seen weirder, if that is what you're implying. Yes.
Yeah. He looked like a guy getting older who has had some work done, who recently shaved and bathed.
Let him. Let people change how they choose. I'm sorry, it's not always beautiful.
Because we live in the age that we live in, of course, that wasn't it. It was some sort of fucking drone reptilian fucking proof of and now everybody's like, what happened to Jim Carrey? What happened to him? Where is he? Weird. Was that him? Was it an impersonator? Was it a German clone?
Because he was only recently
reptile wearing a skin mask. Roger, what do you think?
He was only recently in fucking Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's why it's so weird to see him like that. Like, and I'm not saying he's not allowed to change as he sees fit, but to me, he will always be Dr. Robotnik with the mustache.
Okay. Roger, you're saying human with leftover Robotnik energy from the movie. That's what people are picking up on.
And I'm saying I have only ever seen him as, I believe it was 1988's Rubberface.
Sure, yeah. Oh, you mean the star of My Best Friend is a Vampire?
Yep.
Oh, wait, or was it Once
No,
Bitten?
No, it was, it is Once Bitten, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And he gets bit on the inner thigh.
What I'm truly saying is that I believe that people could see this as like a clone. Like, this looks so unlike Jim Carrey.
It does. Would you guys like to see the comparison?
Yes, it's been a drastic change.
It's not that. I mean,
I think they got him from a weird angle with a weird light.
It was in front. It was the front. It was dead on with even lighting. Jordan's trying to Starfield this into being acceptable. He looks different, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it is, as someone, and the celebrities have this problem to where, like, they get famous for a role And then it's like seeing our dad shave or our dad grow a beard, where it's like, that's
exactly.
not you. That's not
Exactly,
you.
dude. So this is kind of the one that
It's
people
why
are,
I haven't talked to my father since I was 2.
this is kind of the one that's got a lot of people. This is the vibe, at least, that people are like, what's happening? And it's like,
Yeah.
he got older and obviously had like an eye lift.
Yeah, he did. He got a chin
Yeah.
reshaping.
He certainly had some work done, but it's like, so Roger, you say leftover Robotnik energy. Nate, what was your theory?
Oh, rubber face.
Rubber face from TV's.
He is a rubber face, though. Have you seen him? Years.
This is just if you have rubber face, it molts every once in a while, and that's what we're seeing.
Yes,
it's literally the name of his first special.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of rubber face. Like his face like changes, and I can only assume after years of that, his face probably got a little bit droopy.
You gotta get some shark collagen.
So he got
in there.
the collagen. It looks like he got tucked or whatever. You know, he got his face tightened.
You know that thing where they pull your skin to the back of your head and chip clip it? He got one of those. And God bless him. Let him do it.
Right? Let him do stuff.
I will contend that it's very possible that having a rubber face, the drips could become kind of a Clayface scenario.
Interesting.
But clone, I don't think so.
Well, no, this wouldn't be a clone necessarily, but it would be the weird sort of off-brand progeny that dripped out of his face.
Sort of a homunculus, sort of a carnage to his venom.
Yeah.
I see. A bit of a, yeah. Okay. That's an interesting theory. So, okay, flesh homunculus built out of his own dripping Clayface leavings. I like that. I'm going to say this is Jim Carrey. He's grown older. He has had plastic surgery done, and he does look a little strange because he was up all night wearing the mask.
That's the best theory so far.
Yeah, that's very fair.
That's where they caught him. You look at his teeth. His teeth are even different. Those are the teeth of the mask. Somebody stop me, those teeth say.
His teeth? I mean, if we're going to give any bit of reasonable or belief to this, his teeth do look different. That's the slightly same smile, but different teeth.
That is the face of a man who wore the mask a little bit too long, and he's trying to play it off. He looks well rested because, as we know, the psyche sleeps.
In this side by side, it does look like he has less veneers.
So there you have it, folks. A little ping on the radar. So it was Jim Carrey's face, but you know the consensus seems to be whatever he's doing, it's his choice. Let the man drip.
And you know, we are the Werewolf Radar, and it's been a while since we've had a full moon. He could just be in a mid-transformation phase.
Transformation. There you go. Let's ping it. We'll add it to the possible transformation column. But I can't wait to see Dumb and Dumber in 2023. Folks, thank you for joining us today. What a fun ep. We love you to death. Please share our stuff. Please give us 5 stars. Just have fun. Share our clips and such. Until next time, please join us in our sign-off line for all listeners on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Punch
the sky, Spaceman Joe.